Pleasant good evening and welcome to Focus News Summary. 50 minutes of news presentations about Liberia, Africa, and our warm world. My name is Lyndon Tobai, anchoring this presentation. In the headlines, Liberia's NPA boss Sekou Doukley under police investigation over 3.6 million fraud allegation. Denial claims counters with fraud against accuser. Front page Africa reports Parks action. Gender ministry rescue children from rock crushing labor. Vows education and support. EPA document debunks Senator Towen's claim, says Asala Metal follow all environmental laws. Fear grab Baptist View community residents. A suspected gunman ransack their environment. These and many more are all packaged. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we bring you the full bulletin of our news presentation. Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us. The Liberia National Police have launched a criminal investigation into allegations involving NPA Managing Director Sekou Doukley and a Chinese investor, Jen Dan. Yen's lawyer alleged Doukley solicited funds for joint ventures, including a water plant and a mining company, but diverted large sum for personal lawsuit spending. They further claim Yan paid for Doukley's China trip, business class travel, Rolex watches, and real estate renovation, while receiving nothing in return from the partnership. In response, Doukley denied wrongdoing, accusing Yang of masterminding the scam to defraud Chinese investors by selling fake equity in a company he didn't fully own. Police have since confirmed that the case is under investigation as both parties filed complaint, leaving a squad of conflicting accusations and a court battle in progress. Documents obtained from the environmental protection agencies, including a comprehensive environmental and social impact assessment, has strongly disproved Senator Towen's claim against Asala Meta's newly dedicated project in Nimba. It can be recalled Senator Towen's lodged a formal complaint against Asala Meta before the Liberian Senate, alleging breach of the EPA regulations in the construction of an iron ore concentrator. According to ISA report done by an international consultant, it among other things highlighted key environmental measures of the social and safety measures of the project. According to the findings, the EPA approved and renewed permit based on 21 details report, including air quality test, biodiversity assessment, and resettlement action framework confirming no displacement occurred. The Ministry of Gender has removed children from the hazardous rock crushing site in Dwazan following a powerful front page Africa report that exposed their exploitation. In response to the publication, the ministry team swiftly intervened, halted the labor, met with parents, and launched an emergency plan support. The rescue plan includes scholarship for the 2025-2026 school year and small grant to parents and continuous monitoring under the Street Child Project. Official warned parents against child exploitation, citing Liberia's child protection law and vowing legal action for future violations. Community leaders and single mother praised the media role, calling the government quick response a hopeful turning point for the children's future. Fear grabbed residents of Battlefield communities in Duper Road when alleged armed robbers stormed the region, firing live bullets. According to our witness, the alleged operation occurred at 1:50 a.m. on Tuesday, largely targeting the home of a local money changer, causing panic among community residents. Our witnesses further stated that a suspected gunman fired multiple rounds, those forcing residents to stay indoors and further preventing residents from contacting authorities. While no life has been lost to the alleged incident, The victim, whose house was targeted, sustained serious injuries. Police arrived at the scene little after the alleged assailant had fled. Initial investigation conducted by the law enforcement body led to the recovery of a single barrel gun along with over 20 bullet shells, some of which had been used in the suspected robbery. The Liberia Telecommunication Authority over the weekend hosted the first of its kind digital expo. The move brought together the spotlight local innovators, pushing boundaries and redefining Liberia's digital future. From developer to entrepreneur, the event showcased tech-driven solutions across sectors, revealing the creative potential of Liberia's rising digital leaders and problem solvers. The LTA in a release expressed thanks and appreciation to President Joseph Boakai for his commitment to making technology a key pillar of its national development. The LTA also expressed deep appreciation to partners, sponsors, stakeholders, and the House Telecommunication Committee and all those who supported the Expo initiative. This is a reminder that you are listening to Fulcrum News Summary, 15 minutes of news presentation capturing Liberia, Africa, and our one world. Let's bring you a quick look at the headlines we are following this evening. Liberia NPA boss Sekou Dukli on a police investigation over 3.6 million fraud allegation. Denied claims, counters with fraud case against accuser. Front Page Africa reports past action. Gender Ministry rescue children from rock-crushing labor, vows, education, and support. EPA document debunked Senator Tawen's claim, says Asalameta follow all environmental laws. Fairgraph Baptist Free Community resident, a suspected gunman ransacked their environment. We're taking a short break. When we come back, we bring you the continuations of our news presentation. Welcome back and thanks for rejoining us on this presentation. Civil Service Agency Director Josiah Jokai has revealed that over 3,000 Indian nationals are currently employed by ArcelorMittal in roles that could be performed by qualified Liberians. Speaking at the Liberian Senate, Jokai linked the unemployment crisis to the continuous hiring of foreigners in non-specialized roles by multinational companies operating in Liberia. His accession comes on the heels of ongoing investigation by the Liberian Senate surrounding the issuance of work permits to foreigners. The CSA boss has pledged his institution commitment and cooperation with the Ministry of Labor aimed at addressing the influx of foreigners in the private sector, thereby creating a level playing field. In the related development, the Liberian Senate is expected to conduct a major employment audit at the ArcelorMittal facility. The move seeks to ascertain the employment practices of the company and ensuring that it corresponds with Liberia's labor law. Councillor Bono Varman, Liberia National Buyers Association President Councillor Bono Varman has been named as acting president of the West African Buyers Association following the sudden resignation of Usman Touareg. Touareg's brief leadership was marked by regional cooperation aimed at defending democracy and the rule of law. Varman lauded Touareg for advancing judicial independence and human rights across the West African region. He pledged his commitment to strengthening regional legal collaborations and governance. In an exclusive interview with OKFM in Monrovia, Varman described the appointment as a victory not only for Liberia's legal community, but for the entire country. The Liberia National Bar Association president emphasized that this position demonstrates Liberia's emergence to the regional spotlight. One of the key suspects in the December 18, 2024 high-profile Capitol building arson case has been arrested by the state security forces while attempting to leave the country. John Yanti, who was charged in absentia due to his alleged absence, has been arrested and forwarded to court. However, his arrest contradicts claims made by his family, alleging that the Liberian government is attempting to coerce him into giving false testimony. The family alleged that the government operative offered a token of 50,000 US dollars, including a relocation plan to Europe, as a reward for implicating former House Speaker Jonathan Funati Kofa in the Capitol building fire saga. With this being said, this is how we entertain a short break. When we come back, we bring you a recap of major development we have been following very closely on our news presentation. Liberia MPA Balsika Dukley on a police investigation over 3.6 million fraud allegation. Denies claim, counters with fraud case against accuser. Front page Africa reports spark action. Gender ministry rescue children from rock crushing labor vows, education and support. EPA document debunks Senator Towan's claim, says Asalameta follow all environmental laws. Fairgraph Baptist View community residents, a suspected gunman ransacked the region. This is Spoken News Summary. My name is K. Lyndon Toba. Thanks to all of our teams for successfully packaging this news presentation. Thanks to Eric Palacoli, who served as control on this news presentation. Good evening.